very good.
Oh my. 9 strings sounding exquisite.
Oh shit, we back again. What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said, yo, tap him in.
Touchdown.
Double cup, wow, I stuck smile when I puff loud. I touch clouds, catching touchdowns in my mind now, cause I'm zoned out. On a porch couch in the cloud. 2 coughs and I'm back now. 2 coughs and I'm packed out. Somebody give me a drink before I gotta sit down. I'm making hits now with a smooth style.
Ooh, yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Riley Puddin Peters, coming to you live with the Dr. Preston Rowe. This is the Trash Talk Tailgate. It's Tuesday. We have seen all of the NFL games for the week. And here we are to break them all down. Dr. Preston, how'd you feel about the NFL games this week?
It's kind of sad. A lot of crazy injuries.
Dude, it was this was a crazy week. Yeah, dude, big injuries, nasty injuries.
Lots of torn ligaments.
Yeah, no, lots of torn ligaments. But also some surprising games. We got some butt kickings that we maybe a couple that you expect, but a couple that you didn't expect to be that crazy.
Yeah.
But might as well kick it off. The first game was the game in Dublin, Sunday morning, early. Minnesota Vikings versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. We were live streaming as this one was playing on our Not an NFL live stream Sunday morning at 11:30 a.m.
Hey, man, did the Steelers find a new running back?
I think, I've been a big fan of Kenneth Gainwell, even when he was with the Eagles. Like, obviously, the Eagles had a premier back, right? But it was hard to ignore how explosive Kenneth Gainwell was when he got
in the limited
touches.
time he got.
Yeah, specifically in the receiving game. That's really where he found to shine with the Eagles. But like you would see it the few times he got to run. I think he's very hard to get on the ground. Obviously that's the most important trait for a running back. If there's one trait you want your running back to have, you want him to not be able to go down easy. That is, be slippery, be tough, and he is that. He is that for sure. But yeah, I mean, I think the story also with this game is Aaron Rodgers, I guess, not costing. He's back to his general hat on, field general, old school Aaron Rodgers, 18 for 22 for 200, just being consistent. We've seen him have some highs and lows, and we see a level out. And I think if you're a Steelers fan, you should be very excited because that's what you need. That's what you need to see.
And he's also developing a rapport with DK Metcalf.
Yes.
DK Metcalf had a huge game.
Yes.
126 yards and a touchdown.
Massive,
dude.
I mean,
pretty good.
25.2 average, dude, on 5 receptions. He did that. And the long was an 80-yard bomb. But I mean, five targets, 5 receptions. That's the chemistry you want out of your QB and wide receiver one.
Yeah.
On the other side, Carson Wentz looking like the Carson Wentz. I mean, he really did, dude. He looked like the guy that we have seen time and time again. He is, he's got a cannon of an arm. He's going to push the ball down the field. 350 yards, 2 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. It's a classic Carson Wentz game, dude.
He's going to throw the ball. He's going to show flashes. He's going to make big plays, but he's also going to do some boneheaded dumb things.
You got to love him.
Potentially cost your team.
In this game, he did. I mean, he almost brought him back, but he did a lot of costing before he almost brought him back.
It is the classic Carson Wentz.
Dude, so exciting until he's just your pain in your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, he took 6 sacks and threw 2 picks, took 6 sacks. You know, it's crazy. I mean, they had 2 receivers over 100 yards. Justin Jefferson, obviously the Jets getting, he's going to get his, but then Jordan Addison as well. Like he was throwing it, man. He was getting it out there.
But I mean, hey man, just ask the Bengals. You can do a lot worse in terms of backup quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean, dude, listen, Carson Wentz has done stuff. He's done stuff.
He has done stuff.
He
will make big plays. You just don't always know for which team.
Yeah, yeah. He's won games. He's won games at times with teams.
Yep.
I mean, Carson Wentz, dude. He's been around. He's done this fucking thing. He's a stable vet. So you're right. If you're in the backup quarterback game, he's doing pretty well. But let's talk about the defense. The steel curtain, dude.
Mm-hmm.
They're back. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, look, man, they're 3-1.
6 sacks.
Yeah.
10 tackles for a loss. 8 pass deflections. 14 total quarterback hits.
That's insane.
Those are, dude, that's a stat line.
And TJ Watt only had 1 of the sacks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the thing about having a guy like TJ Watt on your team. Also, honestly, I think you have a guy like TJ Watt and then you have Patrick Queen, right? The combination of those two is so potent that you leave everyone open. I mean, they're gonna have to focus on just those two alone. Is going to take so much energy to focus on that you leave Benton open to get a 1.5. You leave one of their other linebackers, Herbig, to get a 1.5. Like,
well, that's not even potentially their best linebacker, Riley. This kid, Peyton Wilson, out of NC State.
Yeah.
When he got drafted 2 years ago, I said I think that might be one of the steals of the draft because he is just a tackling machine.
He is.
If he can stay healthy.
Yep.
I mean, you saw it as a Clemson fan. He's a stud.
He is. He's an all over the field stud, dude. He is.
Yes.
I mean, he's the guy that if someone gets out of the box or they try to do some sly shit, he's just there. He's always there.
Sideline to sideline.
Yeah, dude. No, he's explosive, man. That kid can scrape over the top with the best of them.
Yep.
And he's got like the perfect size to do what he does. He's got the just, big enough that he's like not getting bullied. You're not going to fucking bowl over him. He's not a small linebacker, by any stretch. But he's not so big. Like, he can get into those fucking crowds. When he's scraping, he can use his size to disappear behind the fucking bodies in the trenches. And then just, boom, he's right there smacking the running back.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, he's 6'4", 240.
Yeah.
And you talked about his size. He's in the perfect scheme because, like you said, they already have TJ Watt. Keanu Benton is a guy who's on the rise. Patrick Queen, and they just funnel everything to him, and he is such a sure tackler that he's going to get the running back on the ground. He's going to get the ball carrier on the ground. So it's just their defense is playing really, really well, man. 14 quarterback hits is insane.
Dude, Carson Wentz woke up with black and blue ribs, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want to talk about being purple. That man is fucking that is a purple people right there.
And I mean, look, man, I think the Steelers realize what kind of opportunity they have in front of them. Because obviously Joe Burrow's hurt. The Ravens are now 1-3. We don't know the status of Lamar Jackson, how long he might be out. And then obviously the Browns are still the Browns. So the division has opened wide for them to take it and run with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a promising Steelers year, dude.
You're a
Steelers fan. And listen, as a Washington Commander / Washington football team / Washington Redskins fan, There's one thing I do know is that if the Steelers are having an amazing season, they're guaranteed one kick in the nuts. I remember a certain 11-0 Steelers team coming into Washington and losing that streak on a surprise to a 4-7 Washington football team.
I mean,
Yeah,
but they've already lost their game though. Like they're 3-1.
that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They've got their nut kicked, dude. They're 3-1. That's the best news. It's already happened, dude. You already got fucking ravaged.
Aaron Rodgers, he's looking good, man. You know, they're going to get Jalen Warren back, their other running back. Looks like they might have a nice 1-2 punch with those two. Yeah. You also have Caleb Johnson in the backfield. So it's like the Steelers, they look good, man. They made a point to improve their lines of scrimmage, especially the offensive line. So, I mean, look, man, if the Steelers are going to do it, this is the year. Like, because like I said, it has opened for them. This division is theirs to lose at this point.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. We got another heartbreak for me. The Washington Commanders versus the Atlanta Falcons. But, you know, listen, I feel like the loss, you know, the Falcons, they definitely returned to form. Michael Penix, a lot better than he was last week. Let's, you know, Bijan Robinson, very explosive, had a couple big explosive plays, 69-yard catch that he was a little out route that he busted first play off at halftime. Yeah. But the Commanders, I mean, I feel like missing Jaden Daniels, missing Terry McLaurin. You know, obviously Eckler is out for the season. You know, that one's already been happened. You know, Wise is out. That one's been happened. All of this. And you know what? God damn it. People are still fucking showing up and playing, dude. Debo is stepping up. You know, he stepped up without Terry. Luke McCaffrey, Luke McShifty, dude. The big kickoff return and the touchdown on the reception from Marcus Mariota. I feel like the team's in an all right spot considering all the injuries, you know, taking a little bit of the injury bug and being where we're at.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
Riley, you are one of the few teams in NFL history to give up a touchdown to Kyle Pitts.
That's true.
Kyle Pitts scored on you.
He did.
Like, well, what are we doing?
On a crossing route in the goal line. If he's ever going to score, it was that.
You had 5 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown. You also gave up 100 through the air to Bijan. Like, what? I don't know, man.
I'm 69 on one play, one bust.
I mean, that's
true.
And
a flat, missed tackles. He got 3 catches for fucking, what? 37 yards. He had 3 catches for 37 yards. It's not great, but one of them was 69. That's a big cut. So, yeah, I mean, our tackling was fucking atrocious. Our defense needs to line in their tackling. But honestly, that's the problem is the tackling. They're getting there. They're just fucking – they're not tackling, but they're getting there. God damn it. Fucking now Dan Quinn's just got to yell at him to fucking wrap up, grab cloth, drive him to the ground.
How long is Jaden out?
I think he's supposed to come back for next week.
Okay.
Scary Terry's week to week, though.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely got to get those 2 back.
Yeah, that's
big. You know, I mean, 2-2, losing your starting quarterback and your star wide receiver, like there's a lot worse spots to be in. So, you know, they'll get back, and I think they'll get back on track. You just got to clean up your tackling, man. Like your defense gave up a lot of just busted plays when you're there.
Dude.
It's like you said, you're there. Just make the tackle. Get his ass on the ground. You gotta make plays on the open field. You gotta make those tackles.
I mean, that's the big thing out of them, dude. Just cleaning up the tackling. But 34-27 win for the Falcons. Both these teams are 2-2, the Falcons and the Commanders. Moving on. Next game on this list. This one was potentially closer than I thought it was going to be, I think is the word I want to use here.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, the Saints have been in basically every game they've played this year. I know they haven't won a game, but they've played hard, man. Like they just don't have a lot of talent right now.
Yeah.
You know, you've got Alvin Kamara, you've got Chris Olave, but that's, you know, Chris Olave really hasn't done a whole lot this year. Rashid Shaheed is your leading receiver.
Yeah.
It's just, you know,
Juwan Johnson's right there behind him. A fucking
hey, man.
Rashid Shaheed and Juwan Johnson, dude. That's the 1-2 punch for them, and I love it.
Hey, man, you know something that's bad, Riley?
What?
You know it's bad when your starting corner leads your team in tackles. As much as I love Kool-Aid McKinstry, like you can't have your corner lead the team in tackles.
No, for sure. That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, Brian Brzee got a sack on Josh Allen, though. That was pretty hot. That was a good play,
hell
too.
Yeah.
Love Brian Brzee.
I do think, especially with how ass this quarterback draft class is really looking right now, Cade Klubnik's not great. Garrett Nussmeier's not great. Lenore Sellers, we'll see what he does the rest of the year. Arch Manning, he wasn't going to come out anyway. We both said that.
Yeah.
I feel like you have your starting quarterback in Spencer Rattler. He's played well. Like he's been playing well. He just doesn't have a whole lot of talent around him right now.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like their scheme isn't giving them – they're fucking running the ball with Alvin Kamara up the middle and like repeatedly. Like he ran 15 times and most of that shit was like – and I'm like, it's not really his thing.
Just get him in space.
Dude, give him some fucking quick shit out. Throw him the ball. Throw him the ball. Yeah, screens, quick outs. Give him the ball in space. He does great with that shit. He'll run. He can run. But if you're running the ball 15 times and like over half of that's straight up the middle, he's not that back, dude. That's just not what he is. And their offensive line isn't good enough to sustain that. You know, if they had a monster offensive line, he'd probably be gashing them still. But they don't. They got fucking yeah, they got the Cupcake Society over there.
They've got they've got a few pieces that I like. Obviously, I really like Spencer Rattler. Mm-hmm. Chris Olave has to get back to form. I know he's had some injury issues. Kamara, you know, you just got to get him in space. I love Kool-Aid McKinstry. You know that. Yeah. He shouldn't be leading your team in tackles.
No.
That's just not good. And Brian Brzee.
Yeah, I like Brian Brzee. I mean, obviously the eternal stalwart Cam Jordan.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of talent outside of those guys. And it's just
honestly, it's an offense. I think they have an interesting collection of skill players. Their fucking offensive line is fucking dog shit, dude. Yeah. It's insane. It's crazy, dude. I really do think they have a solid collection of skill players, dude. They have someone that can do like whatever, all the pieces, right? You know, they got a deep threat. They've got, you know, the guy that can run the backfield. I think Kendre Miller, that's a solid back. He was having a lot more success with the, you know, straight up the middle running, you know, so they have a back that can do that. They have Alvin Kamara, who's a utility knife and can do whatever the fuck you want him to do. Just not run it up the middle 15 times a game. You know, I really do, man. If they can dial in their line, do something, I don't know, fucking take some of their defensive line and make them play offensive line. I don't know, dude. They got depth at that position. Let's fucking switch this shit. But besides that, man, you know, if their fucking offense can give them something, you know, they need that line to dial in. They need to not have Chris Olave throw a pick. It always feels bad when your fucking wide receiver throws a pick on a gadget play. You're like, why the fuck did I have the wide receiver throwing?
Why the fuck did I do? Like, why?
Yeah, no.
It's just dumb.
Yeah. When they hit, they're exciting, but when they fail, you're like, why the fuck? It's stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude. Like you said, Spencer Rattler is doing Yeah, I feel like in the situation he's in, I think saying he's doing the best he can is fair. He's doing the best he fucking
Hey man, he's been playing well, just given what he has to deal with.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a Spencer Rattler fan, man.
he
I've
doesn't
been
have a
saying
lot
that
of
for
time.
years.
I mean, I think
No.
he doesn't have a lot of time, dude. He completed 18 passes for 126 yards. That's
A lot of
just
dumping it down.
Quick dump, quick,
Yeah.
quick dump, quick
Yeah.
dump, quick dump.
Yep.
That's all he can do. Like that
Mhm.
shit's, he's doing the best he fucking can. He can't take a deep shot to save his fucking life. Every time he takes a deep shot, they fucking sack him for fucking 10 yards.
And Rashid Shaheed is a deep threat. Like he's got deep speed.
Kamara's a deep threat.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw that shit in years that are not that far behind us. Like that motherfucker can tear open a seam down the middle. With Shaheed, I mean, Jawan Johnson's got a big ass body. He'll hit a seam. Like they got guys. They got fucking dudes. Cooks. I mean, I feel like everyone forgets about it. That motherfucker was dirty. Yeah. He's got something. It's in there, dude. They got a team that's in there. They just have all these big playmakers, and they've got no space or no time to fucking do anything. And that's it, dude.
They went full Bears, and you never go full Bears.
I don't even think so, dog. The Bears' offensive line is playing better than this.
No, it's true.
The Bears' offensive line is. I think the Bears are trying not to go full Saints at this point. Like, the Bears are one injury from full Saints. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't want to go full Saints. Let me tell you.
You never want to go full Saints.
0-4 is diabolical, dog. And they're fighting.
No, I mean, they are fighting, man. Like they like we said, they've got some talent on this team. It's just it's not enough, and it's not at the spots that you absolutely need it.
Yeah.
You got to get better up front. I
mean,
but knowing the Saints, they're probably, I mean, if they get the number 1 overall pick, the Saints, other than Drew Brees, they are very much a poverty franchise. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to draft one of those shitty ass quarterbacks, number 1 overall. And then they're going to be shocked when he doesn't play any better than Spencer Rattler has.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's a couple linemen that could be worth. I think there's a couple linemen that could be worth the first overall pick.
I mean, look, man, you just fucking Caden Proctor's out here catching screen passes.
That's what I'm saying, dog. I don't know. I'm thinking there's some 1-1 quality linemen. I think in this year,
absolutely
better than the quarterbacks. All right,
yeah. And
moving on
the flip side, the Bills, they're 4-0. They look really good.
They look great. Honestly, you can't even talk about the Bills. It's just so easy.
Yeah,
the Saints' fault, but it was just. All right, let's talk about the Lions beating the shit out of the Cleveland Browns. Joe Flacco is washed.
Yeah,
I mean, put him away, dog. I love him to death. There's something about Joe Flacco. Send him to the Ravens.
I mean, look, man, the Lions didn't play a great game. I mean,
no.
Jared Goff didn't throw for 200 yards. Didn't really have to because they ran, they ran the ball pretty well. Averaged 3.8 yards a carry. Jahmyr Gibbs went the fuck off.
Yeah,
David Montgomery, they stopped David Montgomery pretty well, but Jahmyr Gibbs just kind of went insane. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 7 catches, 70 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like, it's the sun god. Like, we've come to expect that of him.
Yeah.
It's just the Browns are – it's sad because the Browns, they do have talent on this roster.
Yeah.
They just don't have a quarterback.
They also suffer from an inconsistent offensive line.
Yes,
I think we see a through line with some of the worst teams here.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm shocked by this, Riley.
Yeah. And they've got, I mean, Bitonio is fucking one of the solid guards in the league.
Wyatt Teller.
Yeah. And
Wyatt Teller's a pancake machine, dog.
And you can see flashes, but like the inconsistent run game is crazy with an offensive line that should be so much better than what they're playing.
Mhm.
So that's like I'm always looking at that like what the fuck. But my other thing with Cleveland in this game, and I thought this was just true, interesting, whatever, however you want to put it. Like we said, they held David Montgomery in check. He had 9 carries for only 12 yards,
Yep.
but they used so much energy keeping
Yeah.
David Montgomery in check. That's the problem with the Lions, dude. They have so much talent in every position in its depth. So you
Mhm.
got like 2 dudes at every position, maybe not tight end. I don't
No,
know.
you've got Laporta.
I mean, I'm just saying there's not 2. You got Laporta.
Yeah.
But at every other position, dude, wide receiver, it's Amon-Ra, it's Jamison Williams. Running back,
And Isaac Tesla.
and Tesla. Yeah, that kid's been coming out too. In backfield, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, you got Montgomery.
Sonic and Knuckles.
And you can use energy stopping one, but as soon as you do use all that energy, you have another one you got to deal with. And I think this game, you really see that, dude. They use so much energy bottling in David Montgomery that Jahmyr Gibbs was able to get big gashes early, get his confidence up, and then after that, they just bell cowed him and let him do it. And that's what you get, dude. 15 carries for 91 yards and a touchdown. The Lions, dude, they just make it look easy sometimes.
It's crazy, man. It's almost like they don't miss Ben Johnson at all.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
Besides the one game at the very beginning of the season, yeah, no, dude, they're wanted. That one game, everybody was like, "Oh my god, the Lions! They're back to 0-16 Lions." I was like, "What?"
That was insane. Like, come on, man. I mean,
one loss. You put my man Dan Campbell in the dirt like that. But yeah, dude.
Hey, man. I mean, the Lions, they smoked the Browns. The Packers lost to the Browns last week.
Yep.
So what does that tell you?
What does that say?
Teams get better. Teams improve throughout the year.
And other teams get worse.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of teams getting worse, let's talk about the Patriots and the Carolina Panthers. After smacking the Falcons 30-0 last week, the Carolina Panthers show back up as they are supposed to and just get walloped.
There's always that one game like throughout the year where you look back and you're just like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
and I think that's going to be the Panthers beating or shutting out the Falcons 30-0.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, what the hell? Like what the fuck was that?
How did that even happen? Yeah, no, I agree because like I said, dude, no team's ever going to go 0-16, 0-17, anything like that. I don't think. But someone will probably go 1 and whatever. And I
don't know, dude. The Titans might do it. The Titans are bad.
The Saints could as well, but I think they'll both get someone, at some point, right? Someone's gonna sleep and they're gonna get somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, fucking Carolina, dude. They're interesting.
They've got 2, in my opinion, they've got 2 like cornerstone pieces that you can build around. And that's it. And that's Derek Brown, who is an absolute beast at D tackle. No one knows about him because he plays for the Panthers.
Yeah.
But he is right up there with Sexy Dexy, Chris Jones, Jeffrey Simmons, another guy. No one knows about him because he plays for the Titans, but he's an absolute stud. And JC Horn, their corner. That's it.
Okay.
They don't, I mean, I like Ted McMillan, but I need to see more out of him.
Yeah.
I mean, and they don't have a very good offensive line. Their running game's not great. I feel like they don't have an identity.
For sure.
I don't know, man. Problem. Like they just need to upgrade the talent on that roster.
Yeah. They've got such an eclectic talent, a collection of talent, and it just doesn't make sense. They just got a bunch of people that you're like, all right. So we talked about like with the Saints, right? Like they have this collection of talent, but at the end of the day, with their skill players, everything matches up to like all the traditional archetypes of what you would want in football.
Yeah.
And with the fucking Panthers, you just don't, dude. Like, you got two young, I mean, Chuba Hubbard, I guess, he's been around, but,
Yeah.
Chuba Hubbard, you got Trevor Etienne, you got Rico Dowdle in the backfield, kind of taking hand. They're the rotating core, and it's like, so you have these three backs that are similar, but at the same time different. They're definitely you got Rico Dowdle can kind of hurt you out of the backfield, but not as consistently as some other. Like, it's just they've got a run game that's very iffy. They don't have a fucking bell cow back. They're switching everyone out. No one can really get anything. I mean, they average like less than 5 yards a carry, which is, if you're doing more yards, that's all right. But when you're only getting 49 yards, 33 yards, 32 yards, respectively, between the three, like, that's just not, it's not going to do it, dude. Identityless football.
It's not good, man. And the Patriots, this is what good teams are supposed to do. You're supposed to blow out bad teams.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. They finally got Travion Henderson going a little bit, both out of the backfield and running the ball.
Yeah. Drake
May looked good. Stephon Diggs he didn't have a touchdown, but he had 100 yards on 6 catches. So, they're just, I feel like you have to feel good as a Patriots fan right now. Because you did what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to blow out the bad teams. And that's what they did. Because the Panthers are not good.
No.
Their one win is that fluke Falcons 30-0 rout. Yep. And that's going to be the what the fuck game of the year.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of flukes, let's talk about the Chargers and the Giants.
Ooh. Hey, man.
This was a crazy game, dude. This was an insane game.
Jackson Dart's first start.
Yep. The Jackson start. He did.
Yep, Jackson start. But I mean,
he earned it.
You have to wonder, though, what did it cost them? Because Malik Neighbors is out for the year with a torn ACL.
Yeah, no, he's done for. That sucks.
And
it's about to be the year of fucking Cam Scatterbo, Jackson Dart, and Wan'Dale Robinson. That's gonna be their offense. It's crazy to think that that's gonna be their offense, but it's gonna be literally. I mean, Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo are gonna run the ball, read option, and then just take shots to Wan'Dale, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy how depleted the Giants are at the skill positions. It's also crazy that they're so depleted on the offensive line as well. They've got Andrew Thomas, and that's it.
That's it. I mean, I was about to say, dude, they came in super depleted on the offensive line, but with Malik Neighbors, you're like confident with your skill, right? You have Malik Neighbors, you have Wan'Dale Robinson. Hey, that seems a solid core. We got this.
Yeah.
Now without Malik Neighbors, I mean, you're just in a different zone, man. That's you're down a absolute literal superstar.
Yeah, no. So it's and then also on the Chargers end, Justin Herbert didn't play well. Justin Herbert, he looked like just kind of what we kind of expect from Justin Herbert. The dude is so talented, but there are just times when you finally want to start believing in him that he just goes out and lays a fucking egg like this. We're like, I'm sick of this, man. Like, just fucking be consistent. Play consistent. Dog, if he played like he did against the Chiefs every single game, he would win the MVP.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just, he's got that kind of talent. And then he goes out and he shits the bed against the Giants without Malik Neighbors. And I mean, dog, like they should have won this game, man. Justin Herbert lost this game. They ran the ball 11 yards a carry.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, Omarion Hampton had a game, dude.
He had a game.
I mean, if you look at the rushing stat, the fact there's only 2 people and they got 152 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
And dog, this was Joe Alt got hurt.
Yep.
Like, so now they're down Rashawn Slater. He's out for the year. And now their other bookend tackle, Joe Alt, is out. That's just MetLife for you, man. MetLife has taken many, many knees and many ACLs.
Yeah, place fucking sucks, dude.
It fucking sucks, man.
Ask Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
another story for the Chargers, Lad McConkey, he had 6 targets, only 1 catch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a guy that's on the up for this team. I mean, this is a dude that they're going to look at heavily as they go forward in the future. You know, Keenan Allen, he's their stud, but he's getting older. And I feel like they're looking at Lad McConkey to kind of fill some of those shoes. And 6 targets, 1 catch, man. Whatever it is, you got to get that chemistry together. You got to get those hands working. That's got to be better from them.
But if you would have told Jim Harbaugh, and really any football coach, you're going to run the ball for 11 yards a carry, do you think you win this game?
Dude.
They'd all say yes. Like,
100%.
How do you lose that game?
2 interceptions.
2 interceptions, man.
Justin Herbert.
Just right when you think he's finally going to do it. He's finally going to be consistent. He lets you down.
Yeah. I mean, listen, dude. They were 3-0 coming into this. He'd been decently consistent.
Yeah.
If this is going to be his worst game, so be it.
Yeah.
But he needs to have a short memory. He needs to refocus and come out, dude. He made some good, dude. He had 1 rush for 24 yards and a very explosive run at that. Mm-hmm. And, he had 200 yards. He definitely, besides the 2 picks, they outplayed the fuck out of the Giants.
Yeah.
It's just the timing and the impact of those 2 picks.
Yeah.
It was just swift kicking nuts.
But isn't that the Justin Herbert story though? Like,
well,
he's
that's
obviously way more talented.
Yeah.
But it feels like Tony Romo. Because Tony Romo, he would put up great stats and then he would just have the worst interceptions at the worst times just to kick you in the nuts.
Dude, the Tony Romo experience.
It was he's way more talented than Tony Romo, but that's got to be infuriating as a Chargers fan.
Yeah, dude, they get to feel like Cowboys fans.
Look, man. Yeah, but I mean, good for the Giants, man. Jackson Dart winning his first start, that's really good. I do feel like the Chargers just blew this game, though.
Yeah,
it is fucking malpractice that you run the ball 11 yards a carry and you lose that game. That should not happen.
Shouldn't, dude. It should not.
It should not happen.
Speaking of blowing it, though, the Eagles and the Buccaneers.
Look, man.
No, this wasn't a blow. This was a dominate. The Eagles won this game.
They did.
Tried. They had some late game heroics and they had a chance, but at the end of the day, dude, the Eagles held out.
Look, man. I mean, I know the Eagles are undefeated, but is it possible to sustain this moving forward, just not throwing the ball and not getting the ball to your absolute amazing skill players? I mean, you can't win consistently when A.J. Brown gets 2 catches for 7 yards.
Yeah.
When your leading receiver is Dallas Goedert, 4 for 37. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, and, A.J. Brown had that very cryptic post about how, if they don't want you, then just move silently and get out of the way. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what it said. It's like, there's nothing that says, get out of the way and move quietly, like posting it on fucking social media.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool. But I mean, he did this shit last year and they won the Super Bowl. But he has even admitted that winning the Super Bowl didn't do it for him. He literally said on Instagram, like, yeah, I thought it would make me happy and fulfilled, but it doesn't. The thing that makes me happy is demoralizing defensive backs when I fucking beat them and crush them every single play and get the ball and go off on them.
Yeah.
And in this offense, he's not being able to do that.
Not at all.
So
yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's an interesting system.
We will see what happens. I mean, the Eagles, dog. Did you see the fake tush push they ran for Saquon for his touchdown?
Yeah, no,
that's just not fair, man. It's so good.
It's so good, dude. I mean, we saw it last year a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, look, man.
Boom, out the middle, out of it. He's gone.
Yeah, untouched.
Too easy.
I mean, look at that. You just
crazy. But yeah, no. And besides that, I mean, it just wasn't much to this game, dude. I mean,
you have to give Baker credit though, because they fought back.
And
it looked like Baker was going to lead them down and score a game-winning touchdown, but then he was getting sacked and he threw the ball to the end zone and it was intercepted, and that was the ball game.
Yep.
Also, the Eagles got away with a lot of holding on defense. They were yanking jerseys left and right. Did you see that?
I mean, it's always ticky-tacky in football, but I know what you mean.
But Eagles fans want to complain about refs. Looking at you, Draven.
Eagles fans and refs. What a fun, toxic combo.
Yeah, no. But I mean, look, man, the Eagles
31-25 is an impressive enough margin, especially because they were staving off a comeback in the end.
Yeah, but I mean, look, man, the Bucks are still a really good team.
For sure.
I worry about the Eagles, man. I don't know if this is sustainable. Because if AJ Brown is posting that stuff after wins, imagine what happens when you finally lose. Because they are going to lose at some point. They've been playing too poorly not to.
Yeah. Well, it's just like they don't get a lot of – they had like 200 total yards.
Yeah.
But they scored 31 points. It's so crazy how that shit works.
It is.
It's truly 3 yards in a cloud of dust football. They are just a fucking Tedesto, whatever the Roman form, the tortoise Roman formation is. That's all it is. Dude, at this point, trade AJ Brown. Go get another quality offensive lineman to help bolster that line.
That's what Eagles fans have been saying. Like,
get him out, dude. Let him fucking free, dude.
I know a team that would love to have him. I know a coach that would love to have him.
Yeah.
Like, dog, can you imagine him with Mike Vrabel again with the Patriots?
Yeah. Reconnecting with Vrabes.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, dude, now 31-25 final. Let's see. We'll see if the Eagles can stay doing it.
Speaking of Mike Vrabel.
Yeah. Speaking of places Vrabel left.
Yeah, no. Look, man, there's not a whole lot to say, man.
There isn't.
I said it earlier. The Titans might go winless. They might not win a game this year. They are just bad. And it's bad when your own quarterback says, to keep it a buck, we ass.
Keep it a buck, we ass. Let them know, buddy. Keep it a buck,
we ass. Like, dog. And I respect the hell out of Cam Ward for saying that, because he was taking accountability and saying he needs to play better. But at the same time, he's also trying to hold his teammates accountable and hold his coaching staff accountable, because they're not a very good coach team. They don't have very much talent. Their offensive line's a mess. They have Jeffrey Simmons, but that's really it. Like, I keep on saying this, Riley. You paid more money for an older, not as good Calvin Ridley than you would have had to pay for AJ Brown just to keep AJ Brown.
Yeah.
And you fired Mike Vrabel, you got rid of Derrick Henry, and you got rid of AJ Brown. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand what this team is and what they're trying to do.
Poverty. That's what they are.
They are poverty.
Now you understand. They did all that. They got nothing for it, nothing to show for it.
No.
And now they have a number one pick and Cam Ward and just nothing else.
You
It's
know
insane.
what would be fucking hilarious?
What?
If they drafted a quarterback in this next year's draft.
They got another early pick, very early pick, and then got another quarterback.
Is that not the cycle of poverty franchises? Do nothing to improve your team, draft a quarterback number 1 overall, then be shocked when they struggle and say, no, it can't be anything we've done. It's obviously the quarterback. Then draft another quarterback and still be shocked when they struggle because you've still done nothing to improve the fucking team.
Yeah.
You have to improve the team. I don't get it. It's fucking maddening. You know, I say this all the time, Riley. Do you know what the Chiefs did before they got Patrick Mahomes?
They built the rest of the team.
They weren't fucking ass. They weren't ass. They were winning the division and making the playoffs every single year. They had built up the team. Yep. They had Travis Kelce. They had a good offensive line. They had Tyreek Hill. They had Chris Jones. And then you go out, you say Alex Smith, he's not good enough to get us over the hump. So let's go out. Let's take a huge risk and go get this insanely talented kid out of Texas Tech and see if he can take us over the hump. And that's what they did. You build the team first.
Yep.
But these teams, they do it backwards. I don't get it. Do you understand it?
Yeah, no, it's crazy, dude. Everybody wants to go get a quarterback. It's a disease.
Not everyone can be Joe Burrow.
No.
That's what makes Joe Burrow so special.
Yeah,
Not everyone can be Joe Burrow. And even then, he's still getting fucked over by his incompetent ass team.
Quite literally killed.
Yes.
Very close to it. Speaking of killer, dude, Matt Stafford had a great game.
He did.
The Rams, dude, they beat the Colts 27-20. Stafford threw for 375. I mean, that guy is an absolute gunslinger, one of the best.
Did you see his mic'd up moment when he threw the long ass bomb to Tutu Atwell? And he was yelling and screaming, running down the sideline, screaming, I'm a fucking dog! I'm a fucking dog!
I love him, dude.
I love Matt Stafford.
Such a dude. He truly is a dog, dude. He is a dog.
He is a dog.
If you got Matt Stafford on your team, you're not out of it.
No.
But yeah, dude, I mean, there's really not much to it. This was it was a very back and forth game. Came down to the big touchdown at the end.
Did Daniel Jones go pumpkin mode? Did he turn back into a pumpkin?
Yo, I mean, we've been saying it, dude. How long could the Colts hold up?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, that's a heartbreaker too, dude. What a way to lose.
That is a heartbreaker.
Just a wide open seam down what a way to lose. But yeah, dude, I mean, it was crazy the Colts were 3-1 or 3-0 coming into this. You know, it's crazy the Colts were 3-1. People didn't expect a lot out of them.
No.
So this team is playing well. And you know, Daniel Jones, he threw 2 picks. That's pretty much the difference maker at the end of it. You know,
Can't turn the ball over.
Jonathan Taylor didn't have the monster game that he had or that he's been having. So
it's crazy how if you key in on Jonathan Taylor and make the Colts one-dimensional and make Daniel Jones beat you, all of a sudden he doesn't look that great.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no,
I don't think either of us really trusted the Colts.
Nah.
Despite their record, no.
No. I mean, 3-0, you got to put a little respect on the name.
Yeah.
But this was a test that we both called happening this way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on swiftly.
Moving on.
Another quick stop. Watch the Jaguars beat the 49ers.
The best part of this game was just
Travis Etienne.
No, not Travis. I mean, he did play well, but did you see the fucking weird coaching altercation at the end of the game?
No.
Oh, between Liam Cohen and Robert Saleh?
No,
the fucking defensive coordinator. Like the 49ers just lost, and Robert Saleh is out here talking shit to Liam Cohen. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's crazy.
Dog, you lost. Get the fuck out of here. And
He's
Kyle
like-
Shanahan's out here defending it. Like, dog, come on, man. Like, you just lost this game at home to the Jaguars. And Trevor Lawrence didn't play that well. They were really able to run the ball.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, he put
so
up real Spencer Rattler numbers.
But the
That
Jaguars have way
is-
more talent than the Saints do. That's the difference.
Yeah, they have a better offensive line. That's a fact. And that's why you see them at 3-1.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really it, dude. You see, they're very honestly, there's a lot of similarities between the two teams, to be real. Just a unique collection of skill players. The big difference is just the bubs in the line, dude. The Jaguars' offensive line has been playing pretty well, dude. I mean, they've been keeping Sunshine clean. You can tell that they won this offseason, and I bet you they made the fucking every offensive lineman watch that hit on Trevor Lawrence that knocked him out for the season last year. I bet you they made him watch that shit over and over and over again. Like, never again. Never again. Because that's how they've been playing, dude. They've been playing like they just watched their franchise get knocked the fuck out.
I mean, I'm glad one franchise is doing it because there's another franchise that just continues to allow that shit to happen. Just lets our quarterback get killed. Lets our entire franchise to knock the fuck out every single year. It's fucking malpractice.
But yeah, dude,
Brock Purdy returned, but he didn't play well.
I mean, once again, it's one of those where, you take away the 2 interceptions, and Brock Purdy really, 309 yards, 2 touchdowns with 22 for 38. It's just 2 picks at the worst time, and it's a swift kick in the nads. 2 picks in a one score game is fucking. That's it, dude. It's always gonna be it. That's gonna be the thing.
I mean, the
Trevor
Niners
Lawrence didn't throw picks. He didn't take sacks, and
they got down early. They were having to fight and claw their way back the whole game. So, you expect interceptions to be thrown in those situations, but just you can't turn the ball over, man.
Yeah, no, it's hard, dude. Can't. All right, just a quick pick stop there. That was one of those games that unless you're a diehard fan, did you really care? And we're gonna move on to what it was, supposed to be one of the games of the week, and end up kind of being just a burger. Lamar Jackson got hurt. Cooper Rush had to come in for the whole fourth quarter. Xavier Worthy led the fucking Chiefs in rushing, which is hilarious.
Look, man, they can't run the ball. They still can't run the ball. And that is something that they really need to hone in on and try to fix. I mean, look, man, before this game, Patrick Mahomes was their leading rusher, which that's not good either. Their offensive line needs to play better. Pacheco, I don't know what's wrong with Pacheco, but they don't look right up front in terms of the run game. Their pass blocking's been okay. But look, man, this was a get-right game for the Chiefs. It's crazy to say that against the Ravens, but the Ravens, they lose Roquan Smith, they lose Marlon Humphrey, but this game was over before those injuries. Like this was
they came in with literally their entire defensive line was out. Their entire starting defensive line did not play this game from the first snap.
No.
And then they lose stud linebacker Roquan Smith, stud safety hybrid universal player Marlon Humphreys. I mean, dude, those aren't even kicks in the nuts, dog. Those are gunshots to the chest.
Yeah, their defense isn't good. Their defense wasn't good coming into this game, and it's just
they're Swiss cheese, dude. There's fucking
they're
playing with fucking third stringers, dude. It's insane. Like, what do you? I mean, this is a team that had so much promise, has so much talent, but just injury bug, dude. This is they are the Lions with worse results.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, it's just the Ravens, they're now 1-3, and their season could potentially be over before it really even started.
Yeah.
Like they've got a very massive hole to climb out of. And the 1 seed's basically gone. Like there's no hope of getting the 1 seed now because you've lost to the Chiefs and you blew one against the Bills. Like you just blew that game.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, The Chiefs, they get Xavier Worthy back, and
He
they're
makes
2-2
plays.
now.
He makes
The
plays.
fucking rumors of the Chiefs' demise were greatly exaggerated.
Yeah,
I
for a
mean,
fact, dude.
look, man, you've still got Patrick Mahomes, you've still got Andy Reid, and now you have Xavier Worthy, who is, thanks a lot, Buffalo. Thanks for giving Patrick Mahomes the fastest kid in NFL Combine history. Thanks for that. Really fucking appreciate it. You know?
Yeah, dude. He led the team in rushing and passing.
Yeah, no.
He's so fast, he makes fast kids look not fast.
He really does.
But honestly, it's
But,
crazy
you know,
to think that in a game between the Chiefs and the Ravens, there's really not much more to say than that, dude. Patrick Mahomes came out. He played Patrick Mahomes football, dominated, 270, 4 touchdowns. They won 37-20. I mean, just dominant.
Yeah. No, I mean the Chiefs, they're back, man, and the Ravens, they've got real problems. Like they need to get healthy, and they need to fix that defense in a hurry. But I don't know if they can at this point.
Yeah, no, it's just, there's a lot of injuries, dude. Those are rough.
And then how long is Lamar out? That's another question.
Yep. All right.
You know,
powering through the last little bit here. Bears, Raiders, Caleb didn't look great. They made the comeback.
they won on a
25.
field goal.
I know, insane, dude.
It's just like dog. And, you know, Ben Johnson's out here fucking yelling at sideline reporters like, bro, like, we get it. You're upset because you're the coach of the Bears, but you chose to be the coach of the Bears. You don't get to take that out on other people.
Yeah.
We're just asking you questions. Like, did you see that?
Yeah, I mean, dude. He's
like,
that
bro,
dude's he's a problem.
You chose to be the coach of this shit show. And I get it. They won a game, but it was a fluke, man. Like you can't rely on every week to block field goals.
Yeah, it can't come down to a blocked field goal to win.
And I think, you know, I mean, look, man, the Raiders, they blew this game. Geno Smith just continues to turn the ball over.
Yeah.
You can't turn the ball over, man. Like 3 interceptions, that's going to kill you. That's any team would lose a game like that. It's so hard to win, even against a dog shit team like the Bears, when you constantly turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And
they just need to keep the ball in Genty's hands.
You have to give Ashton Genty credit, because remember earlier this year, Chip Kelly said, "No, we're not going to do that Michael Myers stance with you, Ashton Genty." And for a while, he said, "Okay, I'll try your way." And he was really struggling. He goes back to the Michael Myers stance, and he instantly rips off a long-ass touchdown. 64-yard touchdown run. Look at him, dude. He's just standing there menacingly.
Boom, and he breaks it. He's gone.
He's about to gash your whole defense.
He sees it. Damn, dude. He's such a powerful runner, too.
He's such a good runner, man. I just don't understand. Like, part of coaching is just letting your guys do what they do. Don't try to change something that works.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that was bad coaching on Chip Kelly's part.
Well, and it's, you know what? That's the thing about a guy like Chip Kelly, who's been around, who's seen it all, who's done it all. You know, he saw that his player was having a problem. He was like, you know what? Fuck me. Maybe I'm wrong. Do it your way.
Also, we do have to shout out Max Crosby. Max Crosby had a hell of a game.
Yeah, no.
Like, Max Crosby. Also, Tremaine Edmonds, you know, 11 tackles, 6 solo tackles. But Max Crosby, 5 tackles, 5 solo tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 3 pass deflections. Like, he's a menace, man. He's just
swats.
He plays for the Raiders, so he's never going to get the full credit he deserves.
Yeah.
You know,
one thing I know is that Packers and Cowboys fans are wearing suits today because they all want the tie.
True. This
game was fucking stupid.
This game was so
dumb. This game. We all stayed up to real late to watch a 40-40 tie. What the hell?
And it shouldn't have even been a tie, to be honest. The Cowboys' clock management, dude, completely fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the Packers, they got so lucky that there was 1 second left on the clock when they had that whole clock management debacle. Like, what are you doing? Just spike the ball. Or just don't take your sweet ass time getting up to the line of scrimmage. They were very lucky that they were even able to tie this game. And they didn't come out of it with a loss. But if you're a Cowboys fan, man, like, you got to feel kind of good about that. Like, I know you tied. Obviously, you'd want the win. But this quote-unquote vaunted Packers defense, now with Micah Parsons, just gave up 40 to you without CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like you've got to feel good about that as a Cowboys fan. This offense, Dak Prescott, that might have been the best game he's ever played.
That was probably the best, best you ever see fucking Dak Prescott. And honestly, a lot of it was fucking George Pickens.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, statistically, he's the bell cow, but if you go watch that game, like, dude, he made plays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those weren't easy yards in a lot of
No.
the cases, dude. He was fucking making plays.
Yeah.
And, you know, they were able to get a solid run, a consistent run going against them. And, you know, listen, dude, that's a 1-2 combo. It's hard to beat. And you saw it by the end of the game. You know, Dallas had 2 big quarters, dude, the second quarter and the fourth quarter. And they were able to ride that success to the end until they tied.
So, and then on the flip side, now the other thing is, I feel like if you're a Cowboys fan, you also kind of have to be sick because this offense is humming. Like, I don't think a lot of us maybe thought it would, but this offense has played really well.
Mm-hmm.
Only you had a stud defensive player to help your defense.
Well,
wouldn't that be crazy?
I mean, Michael Parsons literally costed the Cowboys in the end. Like, the play that made this shit a tie, like, it was him.
He ran Dak down. Maker. Dak would have scored.
Yeah, dude, he made the difference.
He did.
There's no doubt in my mind that he made the difference in this being a win and a tie for them. And that's, I mean, and their defense, you know, they got fucking, I mean, they let up 42, right? It's a tie. You know? I mean, both these teams let up 40. Both these defenses weren't looking that great. But I think there's a difference, right? Like, I feel like for the Packers, it was kind of the same thing that the Commanders had. They were there, but they were missing tackles. They were letting specifically Pickens make plays on them.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's the kind of shit you got to clean up. But that's shit that you can clean up because they were there. You know, like they were just missing tackles. So, you know, for that defense, it's an interesting spot to be in, but they got to tighten that up. They have to tighten it up.
It's just, this is where expectations comes into play because the Cowboys, after trading Micah, we didn't expect anything out of their defense. No. We thought the Packers would be a top 5 defense in the league. So it's all based on your expectations. Like,
for sure,
the Packers have got to be really disappointed defensively right now. And the Cowboys, you know, it's kind of what we expect. But their offense is really good.
Yeah, their offense is better than you think.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you can, especially now, if you can really key in on Pickens, you'll probably make them.
But CeeDee Lamb's going to come back, though. And then it's like, who do you key on? Obviously, you're still going to key on CeeDee Lamb, which leaves George Pickens on one-on-ones, which he's been winning. He's been winning those one-on-ones. Yeah, so, you know, that's really good for the Cowboys. And, I mean, look, man, if you're the Packers, they were talking about going undefeated just a few weeks ago. They have not won a game. They lost to the Browns, and now they've tied with the Cowboys. So they've got to get right. I still like them. I think they're talented, but they've got to get right.
I feel like this is a team that is not used to the level of success that they're expecting, you know, especially for the past few years. Like, they were expected to be middling teams. And like this year, all of a sudden the expectations are ramped up to 10. You know, they're expected to be Super Bowl contenders, and that's a big jump. But you know, we'll see. They got a very talented team. It'd be hard to knock them out. Just
yeah.
All right. Last 2 games. Jets and Dolphins, obviously the big thing from this is losing Tyreek Hill. He is done for the season.
Yep.
It was confirmed multiple ligaments, at least the ACL torn, but multiple ligament injury. He did the big bad knee break. That is the worst one. Dislocated knee, multiple torn ligaments, potential cartilage damage, which means meniscus.
Potential career ender.
That might be, this conversation we got to have with Tyreek about Tyreek now, man, is he done? Should he be done? Is this one? This is such a hard one. This isn't just an ACL, dude.
No.
Like you see guys recover from just an ACL. This isn't just this. This is fucking all of it. Maybe potentially all of it. So I don't know, man. I'd be surprised if we see fucking Tyreek Hill suit up again. Maybe there's some crazy Disney Channel movie worth story that'll come out of this, and Tyreek Hill will make it back for something. But I don't know, man. The Dolphins don't look great. It's not like they have insane playoff hopes that he might come back sometime, and the recovery time is like crazy anyway. So there's probably no way he'd come back at the end of the season anyways, if they were even to make the playoffs.
No.
So it's like there's nothing he's fighting for but next year. And with a team like this, dog, I might as well just go, dude. Apparently Miami is running an infirmary. Like, they're not running a football team, dude. They're running a hospital.
And then on the flip, obviously it's a devastating injury for the Dolphins and for Tyreek Hill. But on the flip side, the Jets, they're close.
Mm-hmm.
They're close, man. Like they're kind of like the Saints. I think they're better than the Saints, but they've just been in so many close games that you're just like, oh, they're gonna get one.
Yeah, for sure.
They need to learn how to win. And I think I've talked about it before. That is Aaron Glenn's biggest challenge of being the head coach for the Jets. It's just helping them learn how to win. Because he had to go through it in Detroit with Dan Campbell.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you win? Like, these one-score games, they're always on the losing end of them. They've got to flip that.
Yeah.
And I mean, Garrett Wilson, Justin Fields had a day, man, running the ball and throwing the ball. He's a great athlete.
We gotta watch we gotta watch his monster touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a crazy play too. They're right there. It's a 4th and 1. And dude, these are the kind of plays that he makes, man. He's a good playmaker. Imagine having him and blaming him for your team's problems. I mean, dude, what a great play out of him. That's all
you can't teach that. It's really hard to defend that. And he's been throwing the ball pretty consistently as well. So it just they're going to win some games.
Yeah.
They're going
to find it.
Games. It's just they're right there, man. They just that's the hardest thing about taking over a losing program is teaching them and getting them to learn how to win. You have to learn how to win.
Yeah, dude, it's very important. All right, last game. 328. It's my birthday.
I am going to continue to say it, man. Give Joe Burrow the MVP right now. I'm not joking.
I know.
Give his ass the MVP. Look at how good their offense was with him, and now look at how dog shit they are without him.
Yeah, it's night and day. It's like having a potential MVP candidate really changes your team.
It's almost like you should spend every ounce of every resource you have to protect your franchise MVP caliber quarterback. So he doesn't have 3 season-ending injuries in his 6-year NFL career.
Yeah. No, instead, we're just going to supermax 2 wide receivers, which, listen, dude, I love them both. You can't really talk shit, but I don't know, man. Long term, if you're looking at it now, they supermaxed 2 wide receivers and did nothing to the offensive line, and they're paying, dude. They're paying. I mean, it's truly physically and metaphorically, they are paying.
They are. It's
I mean, they're paying millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to get a combined 55 yards.
and 0 touchdowns.
Yeah. Which, listen,
Those
is
are
it their
those are
fault?
choices.
Yeah, is it their fault? No. Is it Joe Burrow's out? Hey, but why is Joe Burrow out? Because the offensive line sucks. They allowed him to get smacked for a serious injury, multi-month
Bro,
recovery injury.
they were letting him get smacked in the preseason in garbage time.
Yeah.
Why is he even in there?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? I don't understand it.
Me either, dude. But
I
there's
don't
not much
get
to do.
it.
Bo Nix, he had an all right game. Obviously, he had the one pick, but besides that, a very clean game. J.K. Dobbins, dude, he's coming alive over there in Denver. I mean, I liked him when he was with the Ravens. I think he's a very consistent back. He's getting a good chance to really tote the ball as the bell cow, and that's he's showing it, dude. He ran for over 100 yards, didn't have a touchdown, but hey, man, you're running for over 100 yards. You're doing your job.
And this Broncos defense, we have to shout them out. They're nasty.
Yeah.
This Broncos defense, man. They're just really good. They've just got a lot of talent across the board. It just Patrick Surtain, fucking Jade Barron. Yeah, Jade Barron,
Yeah. Alex Singleton, great. I mean, he's been Jaquan McMillan's been having a great year this year so far.
They got Hufanga from the 49ers.
Yep. John Franklin Myers, I think he's had a very good, consistent season this year. Dude, this team is playing very well, very well.
They're 2-2, but they're right in the AFC West mix.
Yep.
You've got Sean Payton, you've got Bo Nix, who I'm not a big fan of, but Sean Payton's got him playing well, and they're able to run the ball with that great defense. Like, they're going to be able to beat a lot of teams just doing that.
Listen, I mean, Bo Nix he's proven himself to be a consistent game manager. It's like on him to lose it. He really is, dude. Like, he makes some boneheaded mistakes, but we see plenty of quarterbacks do that. I think he's just got to stay consistent and try not to push it too much. And I think they'll be a fantastic team going down the stretch.
Do you know what I would do if I was the Bengals?
The Bengals? I don't know.
I would try to trade for Jameis.
You probably will work out a quick deal for that. You probably get Jameis for like a 5th-round pick, maybe.
Because, I mean, look, man, like you said, you've got these 2 stud wide receivers that are going to get you 55 yards and 0 touchdowns that you're paying all this money to. At least with Jameis, he's going to get him the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he'll turn the ball over.
He's used to being behind trash offensive lines.
He is. So I would trade for Jameis.
I think you're right, dude. Honestly,
you don't think Jameis would love that?
I think Jameis would be so good in their fucking offense. Whatever offense they make, it's all 4 verts.
Yeah,
it's just their offense. All right, well, that's it, man. That's the slate of games from this week. It's a great week of NFL games. We're gonna have another great week next week.
Oh, Riley, hang on. We gotta before we go. You know what we gotta do?
Yeah, we do. We got a fantasy football update.
No. We can do that Friday. No, I was gonna say we gotta pick the Thursday game, dog.
Oh, true. We gotta pick the Thursday game.
Yeah.
49ers Rams in Inglewood, so it's no one's home game.
it's in SoFi. I'm
gonna go with the Rams. I think they were. I mean, after last week, they're just more consistent team.
I agree, man. I like the Rams at home. Matthew Stafford's playing really well. Brock Purdy, was a little rusty coming off that injury. Turned the ball over twice. I like the Rams, man. Their defensive line is young. They're one of the best young D lines in football.
I mean, that's what I was about to shout out. That's my reasoning. I think the reason why the 49ers were killing teams is obviously CMC, dude. Christian McCaffrey, one of the better running backs in the league. But I think the Rams have a good young defensive line, and that's good enough to challenge the 49ers offensive line in a way that's going to kind of make it hard for Christian McCaffrey. And I think that right there is probably going to be the advantage. That
Yep.
and another Matt Stafford classic dog game. This is going to be a close one, though. This will probably be a banger. This is going to be a back and forth banger.
I'm excited for this one, man. It'll be one of the better Thursday night games we get.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, dude. Well,
Yep.
It's been a great one, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Drop a like on the stream, comment, keep coming around. Follow us at Trash Talk Tailgate on all social media platforms. This one, next stream is going to be our Friday 7:30 prediction stream.
Yep.
Tune in for that one. This one, we're going to clean up and get out of here, y'all. Peace.